Guys, I'm back. I am going to be telling you guys a story. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't done a lot of things in a while. I've mostly been doing gaming. Um, I need to get a charger for my vlogging camera, and I can do more vlogs. Anyways, off topic. Um, so we're gonna be talking about when I broke my nose when I was a kid. Um, So I don't know if you guys can tell the lighting is there's a lot of lighting, so you can't really tell. I come really close. That doesn't make it any easier. My nose is slightly crooked. Um, and that is because when I was a little kid, it's crooked like right here. If you feel down the bone, it's like crooked and then straight. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, so when I was little, I think I was probably around 9 years old. Um, I'm just guesstimating. And so I was riding my bike in a parking lot of a school that me and my friends used to always go to. It had a park that you could go into, and it was just kind of like our hangout. Anyways, I was in that parking lot with my mom and my mom's friend, and I was riding my bike, and I wasn't wearing a helmet, and I was riding, and I think I might have been younger than 9 because it was like one of my first times riding a bike and actually learning how to do it. And I was riding it and I was so proud of myself, like, look at what I'm doing. So I went to look back at my mom and you know those blocks, like those barriers that they have in the parking lots? Not the metal, oh my gosh, just the concrete ones that they sometimes spray paint like blue or yellow or whatever. Anyways, I ran into that and flipped over my bike and smashed my face into the cement. Um, I don't remember any of this. I remember bits and chunks and pieces, but there's not much that I remember of this. I am just going by but what my mom told me. I was pretty much completely unconscious. My whole face was bloody, and when I did wake up, I threw up blood, and it was just not a good time. And my mom was very upset, as you could probably imagine. Um, and I remember, I remember my mom and my mom's friend were kind of like holding me up, and I'm just like, I'm crying. I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't want to go. And they're like, if you can walk in a straight line, then you do not have to go to the hospital. And they like they didn't let me go, but they were like kind of guiding me, and I almost fell. And they're like, "You're going to the hospital." And then I don't remember anymore until I was at my house, and my mom's friend was making like I had a concussion, so I kept going unconscious. And I remember my mom's friend trying to keep me awake, and then I remember being in the hospital, um, and that's about it. And calling my dad because my dad was out of town. He was in Texas. He was seeing the Dallas Cowboys, which is his favorite football team. And yeah, I had to call him. And well, my mom called him. I think I don't remember. I don't remember most of it, like I said. But it's bits and chunks and pieces of that what I remember from the story. Um, and it's just horrible of what could happen. Like usually it's like, oh, you're wearing your helmet when you're riding your bike, like, oh, what could happen? Oh, I'm gonna scrape my freaking knee. Really, I'm gonna scrape my knee? What does that have to do with anything? Like, what's the worst that? What I meant was like, what's the worst that can happen when I fall off my bike? I'm gonna scrape my knee. Like, no one's gonna get a head injury falling off a bike or whatever. They take it so lightly, like I did, and that's what happened to me. Is my whole face was just a scab and my nose was broken. And I remember when I was a kid, well, I'm messing up left and right. I'm sorry, guys. I remember after the incident, I stayed home for a long time. I stayed out of school because I did not want anybody to see me. And I remember my dad's friend, he came home, and my dad's friend who was doing our lawn came inside. And I remember him just like going, "Oh my gosh, what happened to you?" And it made me so scared to even leave the house. I stayed in the house for a good month. Um, I went back to school. My face was still scabbed up, but not half as bad. Um, and it left me with a deviated septum, which it's hard to explain, but it's just really hard for me to breathe out of my nose. So it leaves me out of breath a lot. Um, and when I sing, which this is why I haven't been doing that many covers, because I'm so insecure about it. And I love doing covers, I love singing, but I hate hearing myself sing at the same time because it's like what my mom says, it sounds like you're singing out of your nose because of what happened to my nose and it being crooked. It's hard to breathe out of it, and it makes it sound like my nose is stuffed up half the time. And I hate it so much. Um, it really sucks. So, I'm actually gonna be talking to the nose doctor. So I got the okay from my primary to actually get the surgery done to fix this. So I'm gonna be talking to them soon and making an appointment to get my nose done. That makes it sound like a freaking nose job, like I'm going to a freaking plastic surgeon. No, I'm getting it fixed. It's gonna straighten you can't tell from the outside, but it's gonna straighten it and make it easier for me to breathe and all that good stuff. So yeah, that is my story. Um, so yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'll see you guys next time. Why do I always do that? That's really stupid.